Welcome back to the Adventures of the Unnamed Dave with me, Barden. We just finished our first brutal mission. It went really well, and let's have a look at how the guys are progressing. Wham Bram got 5 XP. He's only one away now from rank 3, and he got 1 physical advancement. Cave In got 4 XP and 1 mental advancement. Cliff got 4 XP as well, and he got 1 mental advancement. Those two guys seem to like copying each other. Axel got 4 XP and 1 mental advancement. Mommy's Boy 4 XP, 1 physical advancement. Sip got 5 XP and 1 martial advancement. Lovebite in her first mission got 6 XP, 1 mental and 1 martial advancement, and she's now halfway to rank 1. So she's beginning to catch up on the other guys. As you can see, she also got Most Valuable Warrior in her very first mission, so she was a very good addition to the team. Our warband then is 4 out of 9 on the way to rank 3. We got obviously a lot of wordstone, but in terms of the other stuff we got from the map, nothing really sticks out. It's all kind of stuff we're going to sell. Let's get our admin done. It's nice for once not to have to pay treatment costs. Let's pay our upkeep. And go back to our warband. And now let's spend our points. So Wham Bram we were talking about, we want to make him hit harder, so let's increase his strength. Marshall, we want those harder hits to still be hitting more often, so let's up his weapon skill. Cave In, we want to maybe up his intelligence. And the same for Cliff. Axel, we want to maybe up his alertness. Mommy's Boy, let's go for another point of strength. He's never gonna be really the greatest of melee warriors, but at least we can do that. Okay. And Sip, then we're gonna go for weapon skill as well. It won't be too long though before we start switching to accuracy for crits, because crits are going to become very important later on, where maybe stunning someone for a round could be a big advantage for us, especially if we get another mission where we're going to be facing someone like Sisters, who you really don't want to be swinging in every round. So her mental point is going to go into alertness, and her martial point, we want her to hit more often, just like everyone else. Okay, let's do that. And then we're back to Wham Bram. So what we're going to do now is, while I remember, I'm going to give the Weeping Blades. Let's go to equipment. Okay, we're going to give the Weeping Blades to Mommy's Boy. Okay, so that's good. And it does mean that he can dole out maybe some extra poison as well by engaging with targets. Again, we don't want him to be engaging too often, because he is pretty squishy. But at least when he does engage, he's going to be a little bit more formidable. Now let's get back to our camp here, and let's have a look in the shop. So we do have a blue mace there, which maybe, yeah, I'm gonna buy that. And then we're gonna sell some stuff. So as you can see, our gold is kind of hovering around the same amount, you know, around the 300 gold, even though we are winning our missions. So it means that we're only just keeping up. We're only just keeping up with the costs that we were taking for these missions. So obviously the big boon is when the next Warzone shipment request comes, we're going to be able to get a lot of money in there. And then when that happens, I think it's probably going to be the time when we look at giving our guys some skills. We've held off for the moment, but everybody does seem to be sticking around, and it would be nice to get some extra skills onto the team that we can use to give us more of an advantage. Another thing I'm going to do is Love Bite. I'm going to give her some armor. So let's give her some light armor. I don't believe we've got any helmets. We do have an amulet. So what's the amulet going to do for us? Increase magic resistance by 5%. So let's give her a nice piece of jewelry. And then let's give her an alternative. So the only thing we have is a mace. We're not going to give her that. So of our henchmen, then who's going to benefit most from the mace? So it's going to be either Axel or Sip. So I think Sip can take the blue mace. So let's swap out. Let's see against the hammer. So the hammer will give us critical hit damage plus 5, and the axe is going to give us, let's see, attacks bypass 6% of armor absorption, minus 25% melee damage for dual wielding, and it's tiring. So let's swap that out for, well, let's put the blue mace first of all, and then let's swap the axe with the hammer. Okay, so this blue mace then is going to give us a hit percent chance of plus 6%. So that's pretty good. Now let's have a quick look. Let's go to the next day and have a quick look at the missions available. I think we're getting pretty close to the point where we're going to get our next Wordstone request, maybe after the next mission or two. So the missions we have are the Hunter in the Darkness, which is a brutal mark for death. It's exceptional and good, which is a good return, but mark for death means that the enemy are also going to have some of our guys marked for death, and they're going to do something they normally don't do, which is try and pile everybody onto one or two guys. Horrors of Mordheim is a hard, crush their will with average and average, and Pillagers is normal, mark for death, average and poor. So next time I think we're going to go for the Horrors of Mordheim, a hard mission. The reward is okay. The crush their will isn't good, but if the carts are placed close together, maybe we can actually do that for once. That brings us to the end of this video. If you'd like to be informed when new episodes are available, please subscribe. If you did enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like. If you'd like to chat, leave a comment below. And I hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye.